Smell the money, eh? Smell the money. Smell the money. Smell the money. Hello, welcome back to This is the Police. I'm Durrun. Those are crows. My volume is really loud. Let's go to work. My voice is back. So we'll give it a test run. Start the day. Got a red shirt. Some political thing, I think. I don't recall, actually. Go to map. What was that? Wow, everybody went into work today. That's different. Check out investigation, like right away. 3 frames. Alright, so we got nothing going on there. Suspicious individual. Hello, I've been staying at the motel with my sweetie, having a little fun and relaxing, you know? Then we saw a creepy guy with a scar on his face coming out of the next room. I recognized the guy right away because I've seen him like 5 times on TV. His picture is all over the news. He's suspected of murdering a bunch of people. He's still here. You better hurry. Alright, let's place the dynamic duo on this. Child abuse. A teacher bit a boy on his face because he was biting other children. Wow. Police are on the phone with the mother's child. Come and arrest this menace or I'll shoot like a mad dog. Well, it should not be hard, I would think. Two grown men to arrest a kindergarten teacher. Should be money in the bank. Wow, pretty slow day. Pretty long drives, too. They need help? Wow. I don't think they do. I'm not buying it. Not the dynamic duo. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're too good. Fraud. The telemarketer lured Claire Dick to a clinic for a free rejuvenation procedure. She arrived at 2 o'clock and received various injections. Afterwards, her whole body was swollen, her muscles went numb, her face trembled with unbearable pain. Moreover, the clinic is required to pay the full amount of $500 for the procedure. She doesn't have that kind of money, so it's just to pay in installments. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's go have a look. Child abuse. What? They couldn't catch a kindergarten teacher? That's just sad. Robbery. Alright, let's have a look. A man was robbed by 2 thugs armed with nunchucks. One came from behind and hit me in the back of the knees. The other struck me right in the nose. I didn't pass out, but near enough. They took all my money and just walked away slowly. Wow. Outnumber them 2 to 1. And we have guns. So. Bomb threat, drug sales. Wow. It just got busy. Nice. And they're back. They aren't going to get back. So let's see the drug sales one. gravelly voice of Mrs. Adams, just phoned in with a new demand. There's brazen black. What? There's brazen black versions spreading their infection right here in broad daylight. Moving from the street. I'm afraid for our health. Wow. I don't even know if that sounds real. Bomb threat. Cleaner was mopping her boss's office, found a strange bundle of wires sticking out from under the table. I'm afraid to even move. Oh, these both sound like busts. Suicide threat. An elderly woman with Alzheimer's barricaded herself in the room with all the medications. She started swallowing everything she could get her hands on, and they say they can't break down the door on their own. Wow. They don't. You'd think they'd have, you know. Two guys are calmly walking down the street. Pounce the guys. Turn on the siren. Hey, ninja wannabes, throw down your toys. That sounds pretty good. I'll buy that for $1. Driving under the influence. Okay, we'll wait for some more cops. Yeah, see, I thought so. Yeah, I thought they were both false alarms. I should have just trusted my gut. Yeah, you're right, Kitty. Three new frames. Alright, finally I get to this. Driving under the influence. A passerby saw a car drive up onto the curb, knock over a trash can, and then sped off, swerving down the road. You've got to deal with this drunk driving. There's children walking around. Oh, wow. Children, you say? Let's look at the details. Are we anywhere near? Oh, fuck yeah, we could do this one. We could be heroes. This is police. Alright. I'm saying I got the right one. Okay. Marjorie Lump is a member of a racist gang and unemployed. She tried to get a job as a shop assistant at the Robert Crane store, but didn't make the cut. Angela Peterson is a dark-skinned art school student who dreamed of becoming a fashion designer. She always wore sunglasses. The victim suffered serious bruising on her stomach, possibly from a knee or fist. Death was caused by suffocation, but there's no bruising around the victim's neck. Camera outside the Robert Crane store, recorded Angela Peterson exiting the store. As she passed an alley, a woman dragged her in by force. Some broken glass, a piece of a brick, and a torn garbage bag were found next to the victim's body. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so let's go over that again. Member of a racist group. It's just, this is going to look like an old white lesbian. Okay. Fashion student wore glasses. So she exited the store and then was grabbed, and she took a knee or a punch. Alright, let's have a look. So that's probably her leaving the store. Let's throw that out. Here's a knee. Yeah, this looks like the next frame. In the bag. Yeah, in the bag. Boom! Pay dirt. Oh, and I can try and get her right now. I probably should have went to the trailer park, let's be real. I didn't even see what I chose, but I should have went to the trailer park. I'm looking for a racist white trash lesbian. Should have went to the fucking trailer park. I'm gonna pay for this one or not. Wrong place. That's my thoughts. Oh. Story.
Mr. Boyd, there's some armed men on the floor. Mr. Boyd, there's a lot of them.
I didn't catch that. Say again?
Excuse me, Mr. Boyd. It seems I accidentally frightened your secretary. Ah, they publish these stories in a book? My grandfather read me these stories from the old newspapers whenever I was ill. As a child, I was often ill, several times a year. And you know what, Mr. Boyd? You're no Bobby Flash.
I am aware of that.
No. I mean it as a compliment. You want to clean up all the crime in Freeburg, right?
Or so I dreamed, once upon a time.
Do you know why you failed, Mr. Boyd? Do you know why Bobby Flash always wins? Because when you're surrounded by cartoon criminals, the only way to win is to become a cartoon cop. You're no cartoon, Mr. Boyd. You suffer too much. You have too many doubts, too much fear, too much internal conflict. Maybe that's why the people of this city forgive all your mistakes. Because you seem like a real human being. If Bobby Flash made a mistake, we'd never forgive him. From Bobby Flash, we want cold, calculated perfection. And this is why I've decided that I don't mind if you keep your job.
What, have you abandoned your insane plan to storm the city hall?
You think it insane? To solve all my problems in a single stroke? Assuming, of course, that we're properly prepared.
Let's say we do burn City Hall to the ground. And kill Rogers. What next? You simply walk into the smoke-filled room and take a seat in his smoldering chair?
No, Mr. Boyd. I've been preparing for a year for what happens next. I'll give the prosecutor's office an impressive folder with compromising evidence against Rogers. Information about how he suppressed his political adversaries, finally lost his mind, and plotted to rain blood on the streets of Freeburg. Of course, Troy Starr, faithful City Hall employee that he is, will easily confirm all this. At the same time, my dear Jordan will finally decide to break her silence and tell everyone how that fool Rogers threatened her, forced her to kill all the victims of his sexual violence to ensure their unpleasant stories would never come to light. Of course, everyone will understand that we didn't have time for formal complaints. The night before Mayor Rogers' private security detail would plunge the city into chaos, our valiant police chief Jack Boyd made the difficult decision to arrest the mayor of Freeburg. Unfortunately, Rogers descended into delusion and engaged in a shootout with the police, which ended in his death. We'll have to call an early election to replace the mayor, and of course, it won't be too difficult to win the election fairly.
And then?
You know, Mr. Boyd, most of the facts that I collected in Rogers' file are quite true. Anyone who reads through the mountain of evidence would have no doubt that this man was the most vile person in the world. Murderer, a rapist, thief. Racist? Sexist? Are you a sexist, Mr. Boyd?
I'm sorry?
Are you a sexist, Mr. Boyd? Or perhaps racist?
I try not to be.
That's it. I as well. I as well. Although I have long been known under a revolutionary pseudonym, I myself am no revolutionary. I believe in evolution. I am convinced that a city which offers such broad support for racist gangs, a city where people cheer as feminist protests are suppressed, a city which for decades has tolerated corrupt officials, I say this city has no interest in a mayor who unconditionally stands for freedom, equality, and the rule of law. Not yet. But perhaps they are ready for a mayor who tries to stand for freedom, equality, and the rule of law. At least when the situation allows it. That's why you're so popular, Mr. Boyd. The city is ready for people like you and me. For people who are ready to make compromises. I'm counting on you, Mr. Boyd.
Mr. Boyd.
And, when will they be ready?
I beg your pardon?
You said that the city isn't ready for a mayor who stands for freedom, equality, and the rule of law. When will they be ready? Who decides when they're ready?
I'll decide.
Dun dun dun. Ooh, another big choice. Well, Roger's a dick, so we'll go the new way. Considering my recollection is kind of hazy. I'm nearing the end though, 15 days I believe. Jim Batten Bakery invites students to Baking Day. Study, sports nutrition destroys brain cells. Wow. Collection of ancient Jewish coins recovered from city dump. I need to wait around for the plumber. Sure. I lost the bet and small. Oh, you're supposed to be a good detective. Wow. No. Some cream paste past the sell date with diarrhea all night. They're better now, but no. Whoops, I said yes. Oh, but Percy, you don't even have to ask, dude. Just take the day off. You don't even have to ask, Percy. You know you get special treatment by now. Just show up and get your paychecks, dude. Why even bother trying to come to work? City Hall, Mr. Boyd decided to make the challenge a little easier for you. Unfortunately, our friend Troy Starr can't risk his cover by prying too deeply into City Hall security details, but I found another solution. Over the next 2 weeks, she will be directed to certain people who may possess useful information. Useful, that is, for planning the assault on City Hall. Some of these people might not feel like talking, so you may need to move more than 1 or 2 detectives. Plus, some of them might get cold feet and decide not to share their information with us. Even try to flee the city, so don't delay. Bury some corpses. Holy shit, guys. Relax. Public indecency. A shopkeeper reports that a naked older woman just ran past the store. She was barefoot with long gray hair. She looked inside the shop completely naked except for a blanket thrown over her shoulders. When I offered help, the woman just cursed and went away. Wow. Alright, think you can handle a single woman, Shaw? Disorderly conduct. Retiree Hilda Hutchinson reports that several school children are running around in the street turning over trash cans. Send someone quick. Teach this little asshole a lesson. Alright, sounds like a job for you. Theft. Amy Marbin said that a homeless man snuck into her kitchen and ate most everything that was there, including powdered sugar. We locked him in there. Come take this asshole to the station. Alright, Roy. You're up. Alright, let's see what this stuff is. Unemployed and former head of City Hall security dismissed 18 months ago for failure to report to duty. Send detectives on this? Wow, interesting. Calling caretaker. Oh, just one? Alright. Oh. That guy couldn't catch the kids? I'm shocked. Alright, what about the naked woman, though? You got her. He got in there. Good stuff. Yeah, she's taking the day off, so that'll have to be tomorrow. Drug sales. Ralph approached a girl to ask for directions, and she took him for a client who wanted to buy cocaine. I'm up for anything in life, but never drugs. My mother wouldn't even let me try wine. Mr. Stone. I could have said the fat guy with him. Reckless endangerment. Kevin's throat bar. Oh, that sounds mighty suggestive. A group of kids got drunk and decided to play a game of darts using knives. One of the guys missed and injured a young female. Fucking hell, dude. Illegal arms sales. That's not good. Is anybody coming back? Nobody's coming back. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I figured you were gonna want a bunch. You're gonna want a bunch. Growing marijuana. They're not even hiding it. Right in the rear window. They got a high school student selling guns in the school bathroom. Frat ball, a whole backpack full. And what does, what's this one? Mr. Boyd. Our girlfriends are planning another party. And this week we want something reasonable. Grateful if you could choose some of your well-built, oh wow, sexually uninhibited employees. Jesus. In case it wasn't clear enough, to be asked to perform a striptease. We're tired of these clowns, the escort agency you keep sending us. I'm gonna do this one. I hope the other one's a false alarm. It was. A knife is stuck in the girl's side. The wound is bleeding. There's a menacing crowd gathering around the man who threw the knife. Sees the man. Pull the knife. Back away. Everyone is leaving the moment. Jumps the bar. Runs for the exit. Hold it right there. Trip him with an... Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. Smuggling. Can't do anything about it yet. No! You still got like 20 minutes, Cat. You're gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's send some sexy, sexy officers. McStone. Roy. You got that. The bathroom is empty, but one of those booths is closed. And there's some clattering coming from inside. Hey kid, you got a pen I can borrow? Knock on the door. Door swings out, and as the door swings open, out flies a guy wearing a backpack, 2 guns in his hands. He shoots wildly at the wall. About time, I almost shit myself. Drop your weapons. Shoot to kill. Let's just kill him. We're justified, right? Oh, smuggling. An informant says that 3 women are traveling together. They come to the city to sell stolen diamonds. The jewels are hidden up the ass of one of the women. Well, that's not subtle. How would you know that, though? Oh. How's the accident? Unknown. Well, that's just random. Am I going to be able to look at this noise complaint? Nope. Let's hope it was nothing. Nope, it was not nothing. Fuck, boss. If we wanted to shake our ass... Oh, shit. We wouldn't have spent so much time at the academy. Though Roy really loved it. Especially when one called Granny. She really took him under her wing. I don't think he'll be coming back to work anytime soon. Dun dun dun. I turned the other 2 into alcoholics. Woo! But I made 10 grand.
11 complete.
You got those ass diamonds. Just declare her dead. Let's move on. ATM thieves plague city. Drug laboratories explode in suburbs. Holiday festivities block city center. I never look at this anymore. Ooh, City Hall don't like me, but I am trying to overthrow them, so I guess that makes some sense. Yeah. My neighbor died. Help with the funeral. Okay, fine. My cat says no. Infection. She's in terrible panic. Alright, fine. Too tired, yes. Can I? What? No. Alright, so that's the first thing we're doing. We're arresting the dicky dork if they didn't get away. The lesbian. The racist. Send super cop. Send SWAT. Go get that shit done. Take my paycheck. Assault. Hello. What's this? Oh. 12 positions are marked on location. You need to place all your available forces. Some of these points are poorly protected and suitable for assault, while others will stand up to a tank. Interrogate people to gather information. Oh, wow. Send the 3 fighters to each point based on what they're good at. The information you'll be able to collect. Experienced commander coordinates operation, usually heads up a small group planting the assault. The maintenance entrance at City Hall is a real thoroughfare. A terrorist could walk through there like nothing. I keep telling him, give me an experienced military force, preferably large caliber rifles, but nobody paid any attention. Recently we tried to replace the rusted out sewer gate in the pond, a ways off from the boat station. We sent a young driver who panicked in the muddy water. He lost his tank and nearly drowned. Asked for a couple of experienced divers, but no one showed. Still waiting to hear back from them. main entrance. Was it L2? Ah, here we go. Unit info. Coordinates often usually small groups during the assault. Mobile fighter, light equipment. Standard entry prefers windows or the roof. Heavy gear, battering ram, explosives. Cover fire, binoculars, rifle, provide cover. Special diving equipment. Underwater cutting torches. Okay. Well, just looking at it, it looks like 5, 6, and 1 should all be... Is that a 1? No, what is that? 11? I don't know what that is. 11. Should all be snipers. Main entrance is open. Alright, well I don't have to place everything right now. So we'll just go back. Construction site, engineer. The ambulance brought a man suffering from gunshot wounds to the stomach. The ambulance was followed by an SUV from which 2 armed men exited wearing black suits. The ambulance driver saw them and phoned the police. They're here to finish the job. Right, what? I don't know. Doesn't sound circular mission from the labor unions, the board. Threw a great party for our retiring accountant, Marcel. And part of the surprise was a big cake with a stripper inside. We had fun, drank lots of drinks, but when we brought the cake into the room, the stripper didn't pop out. She was showing no signs of life. It was unclear whether she asphyxiated, overdosed, or just died of natural causes. We didn't call an ambulance. She was way beyond help. But the party could still be saved. If you could send a couple of your men so they can quietly carry out the body at the building. Don't tell Marcel she died. Only that she fell ill and lost consciousness. Wow. Our accountant is cute, elderly man. His heart could give out. Aww. Get that body. What are we looking at? That's happening already, right? I think so. Affairs? Police station? Oh, I should be able to hire someone, shouldn't I? Holy shit. Alright, so we got what? Nope. 12, 13. What do we got? Oh wow, they're all affiliated now, aren't they? So actually, you should move to shift B. So shift A will be green, shift B will be Give me a raise. Give me all that shit. I don't think there's anything else anybody can, yeah. Everybody else is good. Disorderly conduct. Hold on a second. Boom. I'm getting paid. Jeanette Allen, a nun, said that she and her wards from Sunday school came to tour Freeburg. As they were pursuing their cultural activities, they came upon a shocking sight. There were 6 men and 2 women exposing themselves right there in the park. They started caressing each other, singing, and commit other shameful acts. The elderly woman was walking by, fell down upon seeing the horribles. Of course, she's now in a better world. What about the poor children? Oh, she died? Fucked up. Oh, we've got more intel, do we? What's the engineer say? Served the state for many years, digging in the muck. Every time a pike breaks, the city hall is always trying to save a buck. They paid me well while it lasted. Some shady Romero came in and swallowed up all the government contracts. Kickbacks, while I was out on the street. Hell, I was given to her the city's utility systems, for example. But no one knows immediately down a certain manhole, you find a wobbly wall, break it, and you're right under City Hall. Which are never really guarded. Wow. So the manhole is 9. So that's probably going to have to be the breacher then, right? Back.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
There is no backup, so good luck, you two. Come on. Come on, somebody get back. Anybody? Yes? No? No. Imprisonment. Sierra Bittner saw 2 of her neighbors and another 8 of their friends grab a man in a Santa Claus suit right in the corridor door of her floor. They tied him up, dragged him into their apartment. They're obviously on some kind of drugs. They were pointing pistols at Santa. After that, I heard them singing Christmas songs and dancing around while Santa was screaming and crying for help. Wow. These guys may ask for help. Whoa, right at the wire. An old man looking at his window saw a woman covered in blood sitting on the pavement near the Lucky Colors shop. I'm going to call that a false alarm. Alright, started. Who do we got? We got Vickers, Oslo, Bowen. You're on. You're off. There's a lot of guys on the other shift. Massive fight. Well, something I'd probably like the wagon for, but I don't think it's going to be back in time. Seeing how slow they're driving. Yeah, I know, Kitty. Taking their sweet ass time, aren't they? First, they can't hear the knocking because of all the noise. Finally, everyone calms down inside. A stone voice from the other door asks who's there. Knock down the door. Santa's little helpers. Open up. Everyone falls in the turmoil. Some of the suspects begin to climb out the window. The apartment's on the 6th floor. Rush to the window. Don't move or I'll shoot. Give you a raise for Christmas. Try and stop them from jumping. They're never going to make it back. Oh, there's no wagon anyway. The gypsy camp is settled in the outskirts of the city, and the local skinheads are outraged. 24 other thugs armed with metal pipes attack the gypsies, many of whom are women and children. Hurry, they're beating everyone, even the children. Wow. Not the children. Noise complaint. Will anybody get there in time? Let's read it anyway. A tearful young man with a guitar started bawling philosophical songs under the window of a house. When people were throwing garbage at him, he kept singing something about if newborn babies could speak, they would be the most intelligent beings on earth. One of my neighbors grabbed a gun and went to confront him. I'm afraid this is not going to end well. Okay. They should be back by then. Right? Yeah? Wow, are you kidding me? And another one dies to a random car accident. And he didn't end well, did it? Three frames. Man, just like half a second too slow. Like half a second too slow. Just like you're like half a day too early for supper, kitty. Like every day. Yeah, lick your ass. It's a better use of your time. Declare dead. End of the day. City stray dog population increases. Tow trucks flooded with calls, unable to keep up. Senior citizen teaches street robber a lesson. Ooh. Alright, this will probably be the last day. Just crashing. Stickers? No. Yeah, of course you can. It's Percy. You get special treatment. Ooh. Request. Yay, more money. No one yet, thank you. Yeah, no one yet, thank you. Rape. What is this? No, I don't want to send them. I didn't send them. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for them to get back. 11. Send them to the nursing home. Drug manufacturing. The missus complains of a strange smell and smoke that regularly comes from her neighbor's trailer. I don't know what they're cooking in there, but it's obviously some illegal shit. Sounds like a giant waste of time. Now they're on their way back. Assault with an offensive weapon. Some customers didn't leave a tip for the waiter, and he became furious. He grabbed a fork and caught up with him at the exit and threatened to stick this fork in the fucker's throat. Let's send likely politically minded people together. See if they get along better. Team unity. Ah! It was a drug manufacturing. Oh, shitty. It didn't sound real to me. There we go. Now we can start the rape case. Carjacking. The main hospital has reported a stolen ambulance. Some guy with a gun stepped into the road right in front of the ambulance, pulled the driver out of the vehicle, and drove off. Holy shit. No! Why? Don't know why it's happening. I really don't. Waiter is waving a fork around, threatening an old woman and her grandson. Use pepper spray. Taser. It's only ever failed once. Put my faith in the taser. Brought me as an outside contractor when the court roof started leaking. City offered a lot of money to do a job quickly and thoroughly, but then only paid us half of what they promised. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was staying on the roof of the courthouse just before I finished the job, and I glanced up at the mayor's office thinking, put bubble bullets in that greedy lying asshole. Carjacked. Alright. Way to go. Way to go, guys. Way to get on it. Oh, what is this? Jack, I just wrote a new hit. I need some cops in the backing vocals. Looking for your most brutal guys. I'll throw you some cash and drink whatever they want. It's to be 100% natural. You feel me? I don't, actually. Suspicious individual. Ms. Maldonado complained of a suspicious man sitting with his camera in the bushes. Ooh. We're gonna shut this fucker down. The rape has started. Well, the investigation. Caretaker, during the last few months I worked there, Rogers threw a tantrum about the window cleaner, parking his hoist right outside his office. He acted like he was having a heart attack. I still remember him yelling, "What if he had a weapon? I'd be a sitting duck. No one else goes up to the roof without my permission." So to move his office to another wing of the building. But he changed his mind. He likes seeing the courthouse through his window. Staring at the courthouse. Give me info. Nope. Info on these guys again. Including roofs or including windows. Ah, okay. So yeah, definitely want you guys on the roof. I think you're the front door, actually. Yeah, you're the main door. What's number 10? Is that a roof as well? 10 might be a roof as well. Eight could be a sniper perch too. I don't want to clear all, I just want to clear like one. What is 12? I don't even know what 12 is. Let's come back to 12. Want to make some alcoholics? I don't know, maybe. Destruction of property. A crowd of people from the Church of Satan gathered around a corn monument, splashed black paint all over it, and claimed it as a symbol of Lucifer's fertility. Okay. No pervert, eh? Theft. The video store owner reports that several teenagers came into his shop, discreetly hid some action movies in their t-shirts and shorts, and then quietly moved towards the exit. He went after them, caught one of the offenders, but the rest scattered. Come collect this thief. Jerk is already in tears. He turned all his friends too. Right. I think Stone Cold Rapper's on the way. Oh, yeah, there's nobody else helping him, is there? Must have some detect. Oh, but I gotta always keep a few free, don't I? Now we're getting intel on the city center. Eberts, that sucks. Yep. Drank so much. With the track out. MC McDuff said something got some cool vibes inside to record a whole record with him. The old dude? Or is that an old woman? I can't tell. Wanna play poker? Ooh. Ooh, I had fun playing poker last time. It was easy money. But I gotta go feed the cat, so I'll pass this time. Declare him dead. Alright, any story beats, or are we just ending it right there? 168, we're almost there. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Now my voice is back. I hope to plow on through and get this finished before XCOM War of the Chosen comes out. As once that hits, it's going to be Legendary a week later, and then I'm not going to have time. I'm just going to forget about this all over again. But anyway, follow here on Twitch. There's nobody here. Subscribe and like on YouTube, which is probably where you would see this now. And I am durrun, and thanks for watching. I'll see ya.